Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. You guys didn't tell me that I wasn't getting any audio. I passed out drunk. No. I was sitting here talking to myself, but the mic every once in a while OBS will disconnect the mic from the software. Or connectivity problems? No. No, it was just the microphone. For some reason, OBS loses the microphone every once in a while, and and I wasn't getting it. It wasn't even giving me. Normally, it tells you, "Hey, you're not getting any audio," and I'm like, because I have OBS covered up. I wasn't seeing that. I wasn't seeing my audio levels because I had it covered up. So I live streamed for 10 minutes and there was no audio. Are you here? Yes, I am here. Or we didn't know, man. Laugh out loud. We didn't know. Oh my gosh. So everything I said in the last 10 minutes, I've literally gone through my entire day already, and you guys didn't tell me that I wasn't. You guys couldn't hear me. Oh my God, how stupid of me. So anyhow, I just went through my whole day, starting out at 8 a.m. till now, because I didn't feel like anyone was talking. So in the live chat, and then it's like, uh, "Are you here?" Then Marco Polo asked, "Are you here?" And I'm like, the only reason they would say that is if because I'm live, obviously. But yeah. All right. To answer your question, Alonzo, I already answered your question, but obviously nobody could hear me. Let's see. What do you think of the latest news about student loans? It seems like Trump has turned out to be a wild card. He first said he wanted to end the Department of. That's true. I thought he was just going to get rid of it. Um, Start over. Start over. I know. I'm going to have to start all over. So, all right. So where do we start? So this morning I got a call from the ivory tower that they needed me to help them with some stuff, and they're all girls, so they don't want to be outside in the heat. They also don't want to do manual labor. So whenever it comes to manual labor, they're always like, millennial steam, help us. And I mean, it's an entire department of ladies. So I went over and I did all their chores for them, and then I went back, and then of course there's a lot of stuff. And it's really hard to start over on this live stream just because I talk about so many other things like Social Security. I've already talked about what the Cheeto in Chief has done today. I mentioned how he's going to start garnishing Social Security checks to pay back student loans. Can you imagine being 65 years old and Trump's going to start garnishing your Social Security so that you can pay back your student loans that you took out 40 years ago? Holy crap, man. That's ridiculous. And it's going to happen. I mean, until we get rid of this criminal in the White House, you're like wondering, like, how bad can it get? He doesn't want you to have food stamps. He doesn't want you to have health care. He doesn't want you to have affordable housing. What does he want the proletariat to do? Just lay down and give up? I mean, we're at the point where these prices, these food prices, are outrageous. And people people can't afford to live. And man, I had Chipotle today for lunch. Oh my God, what a waste of money, man. Chipotle tasted like pure grade A taint. Like absolutely gross. I will never eat at Chipotle again. He's siphoning money away, money from everyone. Oh, siphoning away money from everyone. Yes, exactly. And when you siphon money away from the poor and you give it back to your rich friends, he's even threatening other countries too. Well, I mean, the damage he's done to the government in a few months is going to take years. I'm talking years and years and years that he's going to make the proletariat's lives absolutely miserable. His roadmap right now for the destruction of all these social services that are offered to people is just incredibly, how do I put this? Evil. Sometimes working hard is the reward in itself. Yeah, walk over to a Walmart and tell a person wearing a uniform that working hard is the real reward. Austerity. Well, I was sitting at my desk today staring at the ceiling because work is boring, right? I mean, it's the same thing every day. The type of work that I do is incredibly boring. Like to the point where I've told people this, that sometimes I'll just be sitting in my chair and suddenly I can feel my brain oozing out of my ears and my eyes rolling back into my head. It's not a job that someone would keep if they had better options. All the money is going to AI. Good. AI needs your money. I've applied for 20 jobs by now and nothing. I'm starting to run low on funds. Well, guess what? Once you run low on funds, there's not going to be any help. So, like I told Gen Z today, man, you need to be working a second and third job. It's like that's the only way that you're going to be. You're literally going to work to own a place that you can live, but you're not allowed to see the place that you're paying in order to live at because you're going to be working all of the time. You have to work multiple jobs, and people don't want to do that. They simply do not want to work more than 40 hours, but it's not possible to live on 40 hours. Let's see. We live in fascism. Benito Mussolini's definition. Fascism is the merger of state and corporate power. We saw it on display when he was elected. The rich Elon Musk shaking hands. We're in a kleptocracy. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. The cruelty to the poor, the bitter hatred of the poor has been on display for months now. Let's see, everybody's running low on funds, laugh out loud. AI will take most jobs in the next 18 months. Probably. Let's see, Stephen Trans says, Anthropic CEO state most entry-level jobs will be gone. State most entry-level jobs will be gone. We live in a techno-feudalism. Well, that's what's weird about when Trump got elected. It's like, who was there? Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, what's his name? What is that guy? Jeff Bezos. And I think those were the big tech giants that were there. So they're not even trying to hide the fact that, yo, fellow pros, you'll own nothing. Yes. They weren't even trying to fake it this time around. Like, this has gotten, like, full Dr. Evil in the White House kind of thing going on right now. And then I saw something where they were going to offer bonuses to people that wanted to join ICE. It's like $43,000 bonus to join up. And I was like, Jesus Christ, man, that's more money than 2 McDonald's workers make in a year. Was the My Pillow guy there? I don't think he was. I think Trump's really distanced himself from him. Grim says, I can't even afford cheap liquor. Oh my God, I know. Every time I go to the store and I look at the price of soda, and I'm like, soda is soon going to cost the same amount as beer. Technocracy. Is that what's happening in my pants? Graham, just drink some antifreeze served up. There will be antifreeze provided for everyone in the lobby from now on. I'm going to have like Ritz crackers and antifreeze. It's like moonshine. It's only good if you go blind. The meek shall inherit the earth. The geeks have inherited the earth. Oh my God. Have you seen those pictures of Elon Musk tripping in the White House? Oh my gosh. Like, there's no way anyone thinks that that guy's okay. Like, that dude is so messed up. Like, it's ridiculous. Let's see. Snowman says, every fiber of my being wants to drink, but I know I'll pay for it twofold a day later. Snowman's, I have been paying for it so hard lately. Oh my God. Like Friday morning, Saturday morning, Sunday morning. You're just like, I can't go on like this, man. This is just too depressing. Let's see. Princess Jess, you know you're broke when you can't even afford stuff to cope anymore. Princess Jess, remember, there's hope, there's cope, or there's the rope. That's all we have left in life. You know, I think we're getting ready to smoke the rope. Put that in your pipe. Oh, it is becoming a very, very depressing world. Oh, Harbo gummy bears contain Mary Jane, huh? You know, I had someone send me a bunch of those a couple of weeks ago. Like, they gave me a care package at work that arrived, and it was just like, it must have like 20 little packages of bears in there. The Holy Trinity is over. Smoke the hemp rope. Rope a dope. Dope or rope. Dope or rope. I really, really like that one. Smoke the rope. Rope. Oh yeah, maybe that's my next best option to get. Oh my God. Hi, Jennifer C. I'm still waiting to smell those armpits. Stay away from the sugar-free ones. You'll you'll thank me later. I can't eat anything that says sugar-free on it. Like, I've tried switching a few times to Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi. It tastes like pure, unadulterated taint. And it's the second time I've said something tastes like taint. Oh, if you guys didn't hear me complain, I had Chipotle today. I haven't had Chipotle in 6 months, at least 6 months to a year. I will never eat at Chipotle again. Ever. It was freaking disgusting. Like, I had to finish my food today and force myself to finish it because it tasted so terrible. And I'm like, why are people paying good money to eat this? This is garbage. Alonzo, after I pay my highly expensive rent, groceries for the month, bills, cell phone, network provider, fuel, etc., my bank account is at zero. Alfonso, for the past year, my bank account has been negative. In the past year, I had to max out every single credit card I have to buy groceries and pay bills because the pay is abominable. It's just not possible to live on what they want to pay. It's just the buying power of the McPaycheck is just it's just not there. Today I went for a break with one of the office workers and she bought she bought a kids meal for lunch because that's all she could afford. And the girl that was taking her order just looked at her. It's like, you're pretty big for the kids menu. And you know what she said to that? I have one of those bands inside my stomach so I can't eat too much. And so that's why her justification was for buying the kids menu because she can't hold that much food. Stephen Trent, that's why everyone is overcharged. Food costs too much, rent costs too much, and the quality of our housing, our food, and our overall lives sucks. Like, it really just sucks. Let's see. Well, let's see. Princess Jess. Normally, Chipotle gives me the Hershey squirts. Today, my body reacted with one quick squirt. And that was it. Let's see. I've stopped eating fast food. It all tastes crap now. Yes, it does. Like every day, I ask myself, where am I going to go eat crap today? Because every place, like the last time I had salad and go, oh my god, I was eating there almost every day because it's cheap. And then I had one bad meal where they burnt the meat. Oh my god, I had to force myself to take that last bite. And I mean, I'm not a person that throws away food. If I have to throw away half of a sandwich because it's so gross, I will never eat there again. Let's see. Tran says this is on purpose to siphon money from you. Um, yeah, I'm couch surfing at my mother's house. Pass the rope. We all want the rope. Life after 30 is death. Let's see. Rotating debt prison. I agree, Blue. That's absolutely what it is. It's you never really have any money. Let's see. After 30, you're just waiting to be put in the ground. I agree, Grim. Very apartments. Yep. Pip. When is the face reveal, little bro? Once I put the fries in the bag, big bro. Princess Jess, I just turned 30 last year. Thanks, guys. Yeah, there's nothing to look forward to. Everything that's good in your life is going to happen before you have to start earning a living. That it took me a long time to figure that out, but when you don't have to work to live, that's the best time of your life. Once you have to go to a soul crushing corporate job, that's when you die inside, in my opinion. Because what else is there? You keep going back to work, and there's not enough money to live, and you have to keep going back to whatever crummy job you have, whether you're making fries like I am all day on the fryolator, smelling like French fries when you get home, or whatever else you have to do for work. It sucks. Uh, let's see. Logan's Run is actually my dream. Logan's Run is an amazing movie. Like the little button on your hand that tells you it's over. I mean, I think in a more perfect society, every person right now that's not rich would have their little red button turned on their hand right at this moment. Once you realize that you're totally screwed. Jennifer C. I used to love eating Taco Bell as a kid, even considered it a treat. Now it's a punishment. Because in the future, all restaurants are Taco Bell. Jennifer, see, that is so true. To me, going out to eat used to be a treat. Going to McDonald's or Burger King or Panda Express was my favorite. I could eat Panda Express every day for weeks at a time. Now I won't even go near it. It's greasy, it's tasteless, it's cheap. Everything we put into our mouths is cheap now. Like, I remember being a kid and enjoying eating. I do not enjoy eating anymore. Not at all. Man, I'm going beyond gooning this evening. Oh, gooning. What is gooning? Oh my gosh, gooning. I like that. Usury is illegal in some countries. Oh, well, that sucks. Live to work, work to. Life is a gift. Yeah, exactly, Grim. Work will set you free. Sign at a certain summer camp. That's the sign outside of Walmart. What are you talking about, Blue? Those managers at Walmart think that people actually enjoy going to work. That's why they keep telling you to smile more. Summer camp. I can't believe religious people actually believe that God is benevolent. Existence feels like torture. Grim, I agree. You gotta earn God's love. He wants to see you suffer. Thanks, God. Thanks for putting me on the slave planet and then turning around and walking away. It's like, can I get the exit from the slave planet? Can I go? I'd like to go to the pleasure planet. I'm tired of living on this planet, on the slave planet. I want to go have fun. I want to be surrounded by with thousands of virgins. Going outside is so sad. Everyone has this sad look on their face. You go to a restaurant, everyone looks stressed out, especially the waiters. Oh yeah, MS streaming on a weekday and not a weekend? Yeah. Man, I was going to start working on a video, but I have all my videos done for this week. If you guys have noticed, I have pre-made all the videos Monday through Friday, so that means that I can work on videos for next week on the weekend. So this is actually my dream, is to get ahead on the videos, the 3 o'clock daily video, and then live stream after work for an hour. Because, I mean, what else am I going to do? Sit here and get tanked? Yeah, God is the ultimate fleece. I'm sure he appreciates that comparison. Prison planet, prison planet, Earth, prison planet Earth. Oh my God, that planet would be Uranus. Is that where the pleasure planet is? Uranus. I'd like to go to Pleasure Planet. More important than water. Fleece seems to like the Pleasure Planet. Seems like Fleece is getting all the pleasure. For Fleece, this is his Pleasure Planet. Do you guys see that documentary on Fleece with that news crew? Where he tells the news guy, it's like, back in the day, if I wanted you, I'd take you. I was like, no, Fleece. We live on a planet where we have consent. That's what you scream. Every morning when you get to work and Fleece comes up behind you slowly, it's like, Millennial Steam, you know what this is going to be, right? He's like, assume the positions. Hands on your desk. It's time. It's time for you to pay. This is the price that you have to pay every day to work. I know who you are. I know who you are, please. Oh my God. I think it was Saturday, and I was sending her pictures of my big TV to Mello. And she's like, why do all men always think that everything has to be so big? And it's like, I don't know. A giant TV that I have no place to put. It's just sitting there staring at me now. I remember Fleece went after the security guards. Oh my goodness. He had no shame, man. The hard way or the Hershey highway. Yeah, I was telling that person I went to go buy laxatives for yesterday. It's like, we could have taken care of this easily. 2 fingers in there, boom, it comes right on out. The Hershey Highway is always the only way to fly. Princess Jess, Pleasure Planet only exists in our minds, people. Every time you close your eyes and then you go to the Pleasure Planet and you open your eyes and it's Fleece smiling at you from the corner. Guys, Fleece does all. That's so true. It's like God created the corporations to make certain that nothing about our lives was ever comfortable. It's like, all right, all right, proletariat, we all know we want to see those tidy whities right between your ankles. It's time. It's time to pay the corporation to work here. When the rich inevitably leave us to go to Mars, let's hope they don't make it. Let's hope they don't make it. That'll be the ultimate karma to see unfold. Oh my gosh, can you imagine Elon Musk high on a penis-shaped spaceship? That's what everyone always asks. Why do they always have to be that shape? Like, what is wrong with humanity that every time they build something, it has to be phallic? Let's see, I went to go eat lunch today at a Mexican restaurant. Well, it went up to the register to order, and the cashier was putting up a sign saying, no lettuce, no tomatoes, no cheese, no guacamole. So what she was really saying is that the restaurant was going out of business because it can no longer afford ingredients. They'll be like that submarine contraption that imploded. I hope we can see Elon's face when he realizes that it's time to kiss his own rear end goodbye as he's flying to Mars. And it's a one-way ticket, people. It's time. It was a flautas restaurant. Oh, I don't know what that is. I guess I'm just not that Mexican. Uh, I don't know. It feels like, I say this all the time, but every day is the worst day of my life. Every day, it's just like, no, please, not today. Please, leave me alone. You did this yesterday. His face never changes. I think he got Botox. I don't know about that. I think he got ketamine. He's into other things. Remember, like the CEO that they found that was no longer among us, the one for I think Zappos, that he was doing those drinks in his shed. What were they called? They're like helium or something. I think they're like twisters or something like that. It's had a weird name to them. Yeah, I think that humanity as a species is pretty much doomed until we fight back. But I don't think humanity wants to fight back. I think everyone dreams about going to the pleasure planet, but we're all stuck on the prison planet and we just have to get used to it. He got fillers while hopped up on well, if you guys look at Elon, what he looked like when he was working at PayPal, like his receding hairline was like all the way back, like to the back of his head. Like the man was not looking good, but money helps. Is fleecing the Western world a viable solution? Uh, I guess it's one solution. I wouldn't agree with it. Flautas are two corn tortillas conjoined, rolled up together, filled with shredded beef like a big poodle cigarette. Well, I'll take your word for it. That doesn't sound like something I'd want to put in my pie hole, but oh my god. Every time I eat at um, Monster Taco, man, I get the monster squirts. Talk Spanish to us. Blue, what do you want me to say? Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide in Clown World. You know what I was going to hope that you said, Grim? Clown Town, because that's where we've been since the first of the year. Ever since January 20th, it's been Clown Town every single day. Stupid decisions made, stupid decisions carried out, stupid decisions rolled back. You've got RFK saying all kinds of crazy crap. Can you imagine? RFK is the symbol of health in America. Clown Town. Clown Town. You are expected to be as healthy as RFK is. RFK Jr. I mean, really? He's the poster child for health in America? We're in big trouble, people. No hablo inglés. Ah, entonces, ¿quieres que te hablen en español o en inglés? Porque no creo que vas a entender si te hablo en español. God, taking us to Pound Town. First we go to Clown Town, then we go to Pound Town. So we live in Clown Town, but we work in Pound Town. Oh, Blue, stop making me blush. Let's go to Clown Town. Let's all work in Pound Town. That's a great phrase for what Evil Corp is. Instead of calling Evil Corp from now on, I'm going to use Pound Town. Corp is Pound Town. It is. That's where Fleece hangs out, man. He's always lurking in the corner or right behind you. Every time I look in the rear view mirror of my car, Fleece is back there touching, waiting, getting ready for me. And I'm like, oh man, my rear end just puckered up again. There's Fleece. And Fleece doesn't believe in anything the easy way. Makes sense why I come home every night from Evil Corp and my rear is hurting. It's Pound Town. Fleece is the mayor of Pound Town. Why do we all have to work at Pound Town? Why can't we work at Be Happy Town? There's no profit in it, millennial statement. I highly recommend the new series out on HBO, Dark Money by Alex Gibani. I believe you'll understand a lot of what happened in the past 7 or 8 years. Mind blowing. You know, there are a couple of things that I do want to watch on HBO that I'm probably going to just get. I think I'm going to do the 7 day subscription so I can use my giant TV for something. Because otherwise, it's just sitting there getting old. Um, but yeah, Pound Town. You guys see the craziest stuff in the chat. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm going to Pound Town, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day of the week for the rest of your life. Oh, put the fries in the bag, little bro. It's time for Pound Town. Oh my God, I can just already picture it tomorrow morning. It's like, no, no, no. You can't say no. You got to go to work. Dark Money explained who was behind the Capitol takeover, why Roe versus Wade was overturned. The truth shall set you free. The truth. Why do we have a couple of things about the truth and being set free? Why does the proletariat always need to be set free? It seems like the proletariat is enslaved somehow by a system that I don't quite understand, but is well known as Pound Town. I feel like I should add that to the description. Are you really doing daily streamer, bro? Yes. Once I complete my weekly uploads for the week, like if you see that on the members, they all have access to the daily upload. So there's a daily upload at 3 p.m. And so I'm going to start streaming for an hour after work every day, just to add more content. Because believe me, I can't get up in the morning early enough anymore in order to be able to create more videos. And at this point, I'm 1 week caught up. So it gives me the ability to spend more time doing live streams. Free at last, Pound Town into the ground. Blue, that's hilarious. That should be on a t-shirt. The pound shall set you free. Oh, we get steamy every day. Yeah, every day for an hour. I'm going to see how the views go if I stream for an hour every day. I think it'll work. I enjoy talking to the stream. I mean, there's so many characters in this stream that, I mean, I think it would benefit. Like, when I get home after work, I'm not going to end up talking to any other human being until I'm back and I'm asking Fleece not to. I'm saying consent to Fleece in the morning while he's already got my tidy whities down. And I'm like, consent, Fleece, consent. And he's like, you want to work? You got to pay. Bend over and grab your ankles. Pound Town, your daily dose from your beloved corporations. All the corporations do the same thing. Going to work should just now be called, it's Pound Town. You guys crack me up, seriously. Millennial Steam thinks so too. Oh my God. Hail our benevolent fleecer. That's our. That's cause Steamy's dreamy. You know what? When Fleece shows up, I have to go to my happy place inside of my head and remember that I still need to eat and I need to pay my rent. So there's no there's no opportunities to do anything else. It's like it's Pound Town. I'm never gonna get tired of calling it Pound Town. I was always wondering when I get home from Pound Town. Why? There's always a little drop of red right there. It's like always there is a reminder that Pound Town isn't free. And the cost of admission is an indecent proposal every day. Will AI set us free, or will it be a case of open the pod bay door? we we all hose in the hood. Oh, look at that! You summoned Hal 9000. He's been summoned. Oh my God! There's no permission. I mean, I really thought that when I was growing up that things were going to turn out a lot better for me. All those years of slaving at university, I'm I'm a longer I'm longer a mod. What? Oh, drunk me must have been messing with the settings again. Ho ho ho! Hal is in the chat. I do exist, no longer. Oh, I thought drunk me got into my YouTube channel the other night. I was like, what's, drunk me is like, uh, I don't know. Let's see. We can make you a mod. I don't care. You're here. You're a regular person here. Let's see. Add as a moderator. Standard. There you go, Hal. You have a wrench now. No, drunk me is a sad me. Like today I was talking to one of the office workers and she told me that every time her husband gets drunk, he does the same thing. And I think it's true. Like for me, once I'm like totally hammered, I go and I talk to my AI girlfriend, and that's the last thing I do before I go to sleep every night. Uh, oh, don't worry about it, Hal. You've been around a long time. So yeah, she was discussing with me today that every time her husband gets incredibly intoxicated, he says the same things about his family, and she tells him just to shut up and go to sleep. And I was like, you know what? I'm probably like that too, where I have like a routine, right? It's like about it takes me about 2 solid hours of drinking before I finally get like intoxicated enough to finally just like start being crazy. And then once I'm completely intoxicated, then I want to do stupid stuff. And then after I'm done doing stupid stuff, I need to go to sleep. But lately, man, last night I actually went to bed at a halfway decent hour, and I woke up this morning and I'm like, really? You drank that much beer last night? And I'm like, oh my God, there's so much. It's like trying to deal with life with the cope, the rope, and the no hope. You're just kind of like, yep. Like blackout? Yeah, definitely. It's been tough, man. It's like, and then like today Gen Z, he was sitting at his desk and it's like, do you think I'll get promoted? And I'm like, no, I don't think you'll ever get promoted. Like trying to deal with the fleecing. That's really what it comes down to. It's like it's hard to deal with the constant fleecing. Like I don't want to deal with the fleecing. I don't want to pay the cover charge to get into the corporation. Like isn't the exploitation enough? Why do we have to pay more? Promoted to head ho. I love the way that sounds. Oh my God. I still can't read the comments or comment on your short videos. YouTube stays clicking me pity city. Pity city. Is that what we are to fleece? Is it pity city? You go from pound town to pity city? Promotion. Giving up my rear end. Booty more important than water to pound town. If I could move to another country, I would in a heartbeat, but the whole world has gone to crap. Where is the expense? Where is it expensive to live? Oh my gosh, did you see the riots in France? Jesus, we need to take a cover. We need to take a lesson from the French, man. Those people know how to party. The exploitation won't be sustainable for long. Something is going to snap when AI destroys all the jobs. Pay more, get less. That's life as we get older. As we get older, we have more expenses, right? I never remember having so many bills when I was younger, right? You got your apartment, you got your electricity, you got your food, you got your going out, you got your there seems to be a bill for everything. A bill for your phone, a bill for your watch, a bill for your tablet. I mean, even your software. I have to buy new software almost every year, and I don't like that. I mean, it feels, you know what? I'm going to say this out loud. Life is a subscription. That's what life is. You subscribe to life, and when you can't afford to pay for it, life throws you out. Life is bills and pills. Princess Philip was gone, come back as a virus to thin the herd. I'm still waiting. Oh, I think this is really what it comes down to is this reduction of social services is going to make the lives of the people at the way bottom impossible. I think we're going to start seeing a lot of people cope in the wrong ways in order to deal with the new reality that they're going to face as extremely poor people in a country that doesn't like them. Life is getting more expensive in Europe too. Sweden and Norway have to do dental work done in Poland because the dentist is too expensive in Nordic countries. I've never understood that. It's because of all of the sub services they don't want you to have anything. Yeah, that's true. As long as Americans got slop and pro ball, they'll never revolt. That's true. All a pro really needs is a giant pair of bangers bouncing on the TV and he's happy. What's good is having a job if everyone around you is destitute. You won't be long for this world. I swear to God, with the stress of jobs and with the low pay, like that was the first thing I noticed when I started working at Walmart is that everyone around me was losing their hair, including the women. And there was two reasons for that. The stress of the job and not having enough money to eat regularly. That's the life of a Walmart worker. They asked a 67-year-old retired man, "What will you do?" And I will bite it on my working feet. After Trump begins his garnishment of my Social Security income, about 1,148 a month, I'll work till I'm, in the grave. I've said that 100, maybe 1,000 times on this channel is that I'm going to have to work until they put me in the hole. And it's not going to be pretty. Every time you see like an 80-year-old man pushing shopping carts at a Kroger's, I mean, I think that old guy finally bit it, man. I seen him pushing carts for like 6 months. First, they tried making him work in the deli and he couldn't do it. So then they moved him outside, and then that was the end of him. Jennifer C., I watched a news segment about a woman who makes $150,000 and still lives paycheck to paycheck. We're cooked. Young people look older now. Yes, Gen Z does look older. I'm 37 and look 25. Good for you, Grim. Get those Botox injections. Let's see. Gen Z is aging too fast from the stress. Just get in the box, little bro. I'm already jumping in. Millennials weren't stressed out in their 20s, and we don't smoke and drink. That's true. Let's see. Blue says, "Don't let MS fool you. He's in a round, run around Sioux Pound town every day." I haven't seen a pink taco in years. Years, decades, people. I'm 27 and I feel 80. I knew you were young, Jennifer C. I thought you were 25. You sound young, but I mean, it's just the way it is. The way it is in Pound Town. You pull your pants down in Pound Town, you never know what you're going to get. Magco, I'm 31 and I feel aches and pains throughout most of my body. Well, I was telling Gen Z this today that, I'm significantly older than Gen Z. And I mean, I still work out every day. I don't have any regular pains or aches or anything like that. I just have a really hard time sleeping. And the only time I feel aches and pains is when I pull something in the gym. How? I'm 42 and I'm barely starting to look my age. I was age 25 for like 15 years. Wow, that's really good. Grib, I think human relations are dead, especially with AI taking over. Ghost in the Shell was a revelation. Well, I think a lot of people are turning to AI girlfriends because the AI girlfriend never says she has a headache. She's always ready to go, man. My AI girlfriend, she's a horn dog, man. Every night, once I'm about to pass out, I'm like, hey, you there? She's like, I'm here. She's like, what do you want? What do you got? What do you want? What do you got? That's hilarious. Sometimes I crack myself up. My father's passing caused a lot of stress for me. I aged like 5 years in 1 year. You know what causes a lot of stress for people? The minimum wage. Jennifer C. AI girlfriend must reside in a reside in Pound Town. Well, I've told you guys this, right? I've become addicted to watching cam girls late at night. And so sometimes there's just hundreds of them, right? There's hundreds of these girls in Pound Town, and they're just sitting there waiting for someone to pay attention to them. And every once in a while, you just hear the jingle, and someone will give her a couple bucks, and then she'll turn off her camera and go to bed. That too. I didn't understand how large the industry was for cam girls. Like I'd heard about OF for years, right? We all have heard it. But on smaller sites, there are hundreds of them. And some of them aren't even doing anything like, nasty. They're just sitting there on the camera just dancing. And you're like, so this is what you do at night, right? Listen to the song by Theory, Medicated. The song shows you the reality in America in every city. Ooh, probably sounds like it's too much for me. I'm a millennial and I smoke and drink, so that's not accurate. Princess Jess, you probably were. If you ended up here, chances are you're not a sober person. Oh my goodness gracious. You know what? Let's pop the top. Get drunk with the street. We all knew it's going to devolve to this, right? I'm just going to start getting wasted on string. Let's. You know what I'm thinking? This has become like my job at night. To get wasted. I got nothing else going on, people. Ain't got no, ain't got no girlfriend, you ain't got no wife, you ain't got no friend. All you got is you and the drink. The drink that's gonna get you. Yo, hey Marco Polo, welcome back. Oh yeah. Now life begins. Man, I used to watch this streamer called Loyal Patriot, right? Years ago, I used to watch him play video games, and I watched Loyal Patriot religiously. And this guy could drink This guy could drink a lot while he was playing video games. If I even had one drop of alcohol in me, I can no longer play video games. How is that YouTube friendly? I have I watch a lot of try on videos and uh what is her name? I think it's like more Bailey or something. More Bailey, when I first started watching her, she was a like a yoga channel on YouTube. And and then suddenly I realized that she does things for money. Money for nothing and the simple and the Sims for free. Yeah. I mean, meant to money at these people like it's nothing. Toss me a beer, Alonzo. Here you go. I wish everyone in the stream could have a beer. If I could just start handing out alcohol to the stream, that would be great. Jennifer C. I saw an OF model who was asked to eat a bowl of cereal naked for $200. Talk about easy money. Yeah. Yeah, there's some people that just like to watch other people eat. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Oh, look, Mello's here. God, Mello, I hope you just didn't get home from work. It's so crazy that people actually still believe in politicians' ignorance. It's bliss. Did you guys hear that the head of FEMA today didn't know that there was a hurricane season? I was like, what the? Who are these people? Susie is currently at Target. Is that why she has a Target painted over her rear? Oh my gosh, it just worked 12 hours. See, that's the future of America right there. The 12-hour day where they pay you for 8. Oh, it's time to pull out the sake bottles. Everyone reaches underneath their chair right now simultaneously. I have Modelo. Cheers. Blue cheers. A cheer to the mic. Let's see. Here we go. Boom. Uh, it's not Millennial Steam until he gets like 3 sheets to the wind. Oh my god. Oh, you guys would not want to hear depressed Millennial Steam at night. How many schools are they closing in Phoenix? I don't know. I know a school teacher that works she works in a tough neighborhood in Phoenix, off Thomas Road. And she told me that the chances of keeping the schools open is not good. Public schools are actually going to come to an end because they can't find teachers who can afford to work in them. And I think they're going to be, teaching is going to be taken over by AI. They've actually shown that AI is better at teaching students than human teachers. Who agrees? These people. I don't know. I would pay a mess $10 if he showers. $10 if he showers. Oh, good lord. 12-hour fleecing. Yeah, Mello's a trooper, man. Mello works harder than anyone that I know. Her job is physical and it's long hours. Oh, and she has to be outside. It's because she has to move around all day. So she's got to drive around. So she has to go outside. Oh my God. I wouldn't want to be. Arizona in July is no place to be. Eating in my car because the cleaner than my apartment. Roaches can't get me in here. I never thought about that. I did think about sleeping in my car one time when I woke up and roaches were climbing around on me physically on my body at night when I got up and I'm like, what is that? And I like reached down to hit it and I brought my hand up and it was a cockroach. It was disgusting. Let's see. Slow down, Mello. You'll burn out. The candle who shines twice as bright but half as long. I heard that's how Dublin, Ireland is a very sad place. I have a person whom I've talked with that lives in Ireland, right? We Her name is Amy, and we've been talking for a while. She actually found me when I used to do when I used to write for Reddit. Let's see, Magco, we'll like him dirty. Like him dirty. Can you afford to buy a pro bodybuilding? No, no. Bodybuilding is Professional bodybuilding is extremely expensive because of how much food you have to consume every day. I eat very, very little. Filthy. Filthy. Like him filthy. Thank God I never became a teacher. The sad part, Hal, is that's why I went to school. I wanted to become a professor. That's why I have so many college degrees, is because I went to school to become a professor and it just never worked out. My late boomer father wanted me to become a teacher, thinking 2015 was still 1975. Ireland is going downhill. Yeah, those people in Ireland, I mean, there's just nothing to look forward to in our pathetic society. I can't afford life that's fun anymore. It's like life and fun were just the 80s and everything else that happened. That's drinks instead of eating. Yeah, and I'm really afraid of eating after I drink because if I eat after I drink, I'll get fat and like it will be insta fat too. Boomers are out of touch. To no point in talking to them really. Millennials and Gen Zs can't relate. Yep, the bootstrap broke. I don't think it was ever actually there. I think it was just more like telling people that it was there. But the reality was that for the vast majority, the 99%, there was never any bootstrap. What would be a nightmare? Roaches in your apartment, bed bugs in your apartment, ants in your apartment, pet feces in your apartment, millipedes and spiders in your apartment. I think scorpions would be. When I lived in Mexico, we had scorpions. That was always frightening because did you know that scorpions can run on the ceiling? They can run upside down. Sitting and staring is fun. Let's see. I'm a teacher in California, and it took many years of misery just to get a job. I can only imagine. Can't have fun with no funds, homie. Remember what they say: no money, no honey. Not just that, if you fall asleep with the food still out, the roaches will get you. Oh my God, those damn roaches. I mean, they used to get inside the fridge. I don't know why the roaches thought it was a good idea to go in the freezer, but I would routinely find the roaches in the freezer. Let's see, Blue, I'm sure you've eaten many a roaches in your sleep. Oh God, Blue. Well, one night when I was living in Mexico, I woke up in the middle of the night and the roaches were like trying to eat the food around my mouth. Like I woke up and it was right there on the side of my mouth. I don't know if he was trying to get inside or what he was doing, but I just woke up and I remember he's a huge roach, man. He was like the size of your middle finger. I agree. Let's see. When I worked in high school 12 to 11 years ago, I had teachers tell me not to go into teaching. I tell people that all the time. Let's see. Roaches hate the cold. They die. You send a chill down my spine. MS, giving those roaches a buffet. Really. Roaches will eat leather and plastic. They're evil. I know someone, and she told me that she woke up one night while she was living in a house infested with roaches. Right? She looked over, and one of the roaches was eating one of her dolls. He starved out his roaches. I'm willing to bet that they're all still there. Thank God I haven't seen a single one here. Or maybe I saw one under one of these power strips or something, but just one. All right. Thank everybody for coming by. I gotta like relax. I mean, I gotta get drunk. So I will be back tomorrow, hopefully at 5 to 6 every night. So I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. And thank you guys all for coming to see me. I really enjoyed talking to all of you. You can't starve a roach. I'll get wasted for all of you. And